Hi, Leathur Rokk here. I wanted to talk to you today about the subject of YouTube video demonetization. That has been affecting a lot of people, including, I think, disproportionately the smaller YouTubers. It seems to me that there are certain subjects that are deemed non-user friendly, and I really disagree about whether these things are in fact not user friendly. I will use as an example, recently we had 9/11 anniversary, 16th anniversary, and a lot of people were posting remembrances of what they were doing that day. And I don't understand why a video like that needs to be demonetized. Why is it that we cannot say what happened? It was Islamic people that really have contempt for Western civilization, and they're angry at the United States, and they committed terrorist attacks on us, and what, we can't talk about it? That's what happened. And you can't talk about what you did on that day 16 years ago? They're going to demonetize it? Tell me what sense that makes. If you were a news outlet and you were talking about an attack that just happened, you wouldn't have any problems having ads. And what, because we're going to offend somebody? We're going to offend some Muslims because they don't like somebody saying something about their religion? Well, word to you guys, if you don't like people being critical of your religion, why don't you solve it from within? Maybe since it involves you, maybe you need to do something about it if you don't like people being critical. And since when can you not criticize an idea? That doesn't make any sense. And for you people that are saying that it's racism, Islam isn't a race. But now, we can't talk about things that matter because we're worried about whether we're going to have ads put on them, and we're worried about how we're going to put food on the table. Tell me that makes sense. Oh, and say you want to talk about marijuana. Now, I have a playlist of 7 videos about pot, and I guess I should be lucky that only one of them is demonetized. But there doesn't seem to be any rhyme or reason about what is totally deemed advertiser friendly and what is not. And it makes it really hard for especially the smaller YouTubers that want to we care about putting quality content out there. I can hopefully speak for most content creators that when we do this, it's a labor of love. We enjoy getting in front of the camera. We enjoy producing content that we care about, that we're enthusiastic about, and that we hope you care about too. And if we are at least not having so many roadblocks thrown in our ways that would discourage us from being able to put out the content that matters to us and that matters to our audience. And I would like to think that I know the things that my audience feels comfortable with. And for that matter, I know for a fact that there are companies that would be happy to put ads on even some of our more, I don't want to say controversial content, but I mean, if Fox News Channel doesn't have a problem getting ads, I don't see what the problem is for all these other small YouTubers that maybe want to talk about subjects that maybe aren't totally Disney, hearts and flowers, G-rated, hippy-dippy, happy stuff. I mean, it just doesn't make sense that people are really running scared in the YouTube content creator community because we're afraid if we want to include all the metadata that is necessary to fully describe our video, what if something offends somebody? What if something offends the artificial intelligence, the bots that are actually looking at our videos before they even get totally uploaded? Because there is an actual robot that's actually looking over our stuff to make sure, for instance, it's not pornographic, that it doesn't have anything that it contains copyrighted music. All these things are determined before it's actually published, before the people get to watch our content. So that said, oh, and I understand that there is an appeals process that you can have your content looked over by a human being. I'm having that done with one of my videos that they flagged. But the only other time when I was flagged for something and I tried to have it looked over again and this decision stood. Bottom line is this whole idea of trying to create, we're striking a balance between creating advertiser-friendly content, but still being true to the vision of the information that we want to impart. And I really, really hate having to decide between gutting out the heart and soul of what I want to share with people because I am afraid that I am going to be, in essence, financially punished for saying exactly what I want to say. So I guess the gist of it is, don't talk about guns unless you don't approve of them. Stay away from religion, or actually no, you could talk about any religion except Islam. I mean, you could say terrible things about Christianity, despite the fact that that's offending many, many people. You can get away with it, but don't say anything about the Muslims. I mean, and hello, First Amendment, this is the United States of America, and we do have free speech here, which makes me, one of many, many things that makes me glad to be an American, because to have freedoms that you really don't want to take for granted. I mean, I can only imagine being in some other country, even in Canada or the UK now, they have laws that you cannot speak as freely about politics and religion and culture as you can here. So I count my blessings every single day that I was born in America. I am a citizen. I can reasonably feel safe expressing myself and being as real as possible. And it's a privilege that not everybody in the world enjoys. And anybody that's watching me from other countries, I don't take for granted the freedoms that I am lucky to enjoy. And it's a wish I actually have for everybody in the world, that you can feel free and express yourself and be real. Unless, of course, the real you insists on blowing yourself and everybody else up. If you're a terrorist idiot, well then no, I don't wish the best for you. But it would be nice if we could speak a little bit freer, in that we wouldn't have to worry about being hit in the pocketbook when we try to produce the content and impart the information that we want to impart. And then we're worried about, oh, is this advertiser friendly enough? Is somebody going to get their panties in a knot? Are we not going to be able to say freely what we want to say and express opinions and share information? And so many people are running scared because they're afraid of having ads taken away from their content. And again, a lot of times that is the only income that we YouTubers are making from our content, especially when we're still nobodies. I mean, it's one thing when you have millions of subscribers and then you get sponsorship deals from different people. Then you're in a different league, and then maybe you have some more negotiating room. But when you're just a small YouTuber, it's really hard to keep your head above water. And then to have to worry about getting ads taken off. It's just another punch in the gut that we don't need. Okay, I got that off my chest. I don't know what good that's going to do. Hit the subscribe button and bell notification thingy if you want to get more of my videos. I can't tell you what my next subject is going to be. I really wanted to talk about this, but I publish Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays, and I would love to have you join my family. Till then, talk to you later. Bye.